What's up, y'all? It's
What's happening?
episode 2 of the Pack Chat.
Episode dose.
Yes, sir.
Number 2. Cool. Playoffs just started. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling about these series that's going on, man?
Hey, Clippers and this. You feel me? Y'all see it. Y'all see it. That's all y'all need to know. 1, 2, 3, and what? 4. Hey man, get them niggas, get them Dallas ponies up out of here, man. You feel me? Them baby Mustangs, get them up out of there, man. Them baby Mustangs, man. Get them up out of there.
Hey, how you feel
Get them
about
up
that?
out of there.
How you feel about the Clipper series right now?
I'm gonna just say the playoffs started off cool. I'm definitely not interested in certain series, to be honest, but that Dallas Maverick series, Dallas and Clippers series should be interesting. Like, I thought it was a cool game. Like, Clippers definitely came in through the first punch and kept on punching, and Dallas just couldn't answer the bell. But it's game one. I'm not putting a lot of stock into any game one.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, that's probably gonna be the best series we have in round one.
Yeah.
The best series in round 1?
That I can think of. I don't know what other series is gonna challenge that as being the best series.
Best in what sense? Because if you talking
Like the
about
most interesting. I should say most interesting.
so you don't think that the Los Angeles Fakers versus the Denver Nuggets is gonna be a good series?
So
My
if I
fault.
call the Clippers
We big
basement,
brother. You can't say that
y'all
because we big
not.
brother. We got the higher seed and we won our game. So
And then you guys have how many championships?
hey, we about to get one.
Oh,
You
all
gotta start
right.
somewhere. You gotta start somewhere.
Y'all put all that. Y'all didn't start yet. That's the point.
We gonna start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though. The Clippers series is pretty good for the fact that I think that Kyrie and Luka gonna corral a team like they surrounding pieces to do a little bit more. But the thing is, Kawhi didn't play either, and James Harden had a solid game. Paul George could have a better game. Westbrook came off the bench and did what he needed to do. So I don't know. That's definitely like the most entertaining series for sure.
I think that the Timberwolves Suns is gonna be a good one. And I think that the Thunder and the Pelicans. I didn't get to watch it fully because I was leaving work, but I think that overall those 3 series as far as the West is gonna be super entertaining because of the fact that you got the narrative of now like the new superstars, I guess you can say, of Shea and Zion and then Chet. Like all of that, both the Jalen's, like that young Thunder team versus a rising Pelicans team that's trying to just get over the hump. So that's why I think that that's another good series, and that's going to be another intense one. It might go to 5 or 6. It might go to 5 or 6. But then, like I said, I think that the Timberwolves and the Suns is really entertaining. I think that Ant was really doing this Dougie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was not a believer in Ant, and yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. He was doing what I needed him to do to KD. You feel me? I needed him to show that snake up. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. We don't stand on KD like that. You feel me? So overall, anytime KD, you feel me? He ended up proving that Russ was the key foundational piece. You feel me? I'm always giving props to the other side, man. I'm always
gotta stop.
What has KD done? What has KD done without Curry? That's all I'm saying. Ever since Golden State, they ain't done nothing. I'm just saying.
You can say the same about Russ.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
What has Russ done without KD?
Oh, what has KD done with all the other superstars that he's had?
So
Russ didn't have other superstars.
Bro, we not counting Melo and Paul George.
You can't count Paul George.
I didn't say that. I said Paul George increased his game to another level when he played with Russ. He was.
And it led to what? And it led to what?
Hey man, we had motherfucker Melo. We had Melo who want to come off the bench throwing up ducks, talking about yo P. They want me to come off the bench.
Hold on. Didn't Paul George lead the Pacers to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Definitely
with Roy Hibbert.
So how can you say that Westbrook increased his game?
because he shot the best of his whole entire career. He increased his 3-point percentage by almost 40%. I mean, to almost 40%. He was top 4 MVP
But see,
voting in that year.
Paul George has been like a 36 and above
He's a
3-point shooter
dog.
damn near his whole
He
career.
shot 39% that year. What are we talking about?
He's been 36 and
Okay,
above
but he shot
his whole
39%.
career,
Who shoots
bro.
39%? Who shoots 39% though?
He's
Name
been
me somebody who
36
shoots 30.
plus his whole career. You saying
Name
it like
somebody
you
who
say,
shoot
but you saying
39%.
but it's the
Is
way
the
you
reason for
saying
that?
it. The way you saying it, making it seem like Paul George
Name
was never a
somebody.
good. Darren, hold on. You saying it like Paul George was never a good 3-point shooter, bro?
I didn't say that. I never
I
said
said the
that.
way
I just
you're
said that.
saying it.
Okay, well, guess what? He did. Because he
See,
rose
that's
up
what
to
I'm
about
saying, bro. Like that don't
39%.
make no
That's
sense.
all I'm saying, man. All I'm
That
saying
don't make
is
no
that
sense.
the Clippers is gonna win it all. You feel me? We running it all the way down. I'm damn near gonna pull up to the Intuit Dome. You feel me? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it rocking and socking. You feel me? We can transition to the East though, because
Hold on. Before we move off the subject, remind me who would the Clippers play if they won this
Thunder,
series?
the Thunder, or the Pelicans.
That'd be a good series.
No,
The
it won't.
Thunder and the Clippers.
No,
I
it
can
won't.
see the
We getting
Clippers
them
going.
up. We putting them up. We putting them underneath the rug too. So it don't even
I
matter
can
at
see the
that point.
Clippers going to the Western Conference Finals.
1000%. See, Rand, welcome to the real world. You feel
I
me?
can see
Welcome to
it.
reality.
The way that they played the other day, I can see it. I can see it.
Welcome to reality. You feel me? And that's just it. And that's all. You know. So we
The
just gonna
fact
see.
of
You know.
the fact of the matter is, everybody can have one good game. I need them to sustain it before I believe it, bro. That's just all it
That's
is.
cool. That's great. Amazing. That's cool. That's cool. But just know that we got it in our arsenal. And
That's fair.
Kawhi didn't play. At all. Come
That's
on.
great.
Let's just get it
Y'all
rocking.
won without y'all
Bones
best
Highland.
player.
Bones Highland, Daniel Tice, bro, yeah, we're good. We're straight.
Y'all won without your best player. Y'all won a game without your best player. That's good.
Yeah, we whooped ass. Open up a can of BTA
I ain't
status.
gonna lie. The way
BTA status.
the way the Clippers played yesterday, I would give Kawhi another day off. I give him another game off. The way that they played yesterday, because Paul George didn't even play that well.
Exactly.
I sit Kawhi another game so that he can be healthy to close out the series.
Okay, and another question is, when are you ever going to see the Dallas Mavericks shoot 2 for 20 in a quarter, bro?
That's true. That's fair.
That's perfect. That's a perfectly fair
How much
argument.
they beat them by? What, 15?
Huh?
10?
We beat them by
They beat them by damn near
12.
20 or 12.
12, 97 and then 109.
Yeah. I'm sitting Kawhi, bro. I sit Kawhi.
I'm just saying, bro, it's not going to be another game where you see the Mavericks miss that many shots, bro.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like, no, you're not going to see Luka go 2 for 8 from 3. You're not going to see Kyrie not shoot 50%. Like, come on, bro. Like, we not going to see that.
So what you saying is Luka would have 50? You think that Luka, because Luka shot 11 for 26.
Okay. And what did
So
he
you
shoot from
saying that
3?
Luka,
And what did he
you
shoot
saying
from
that
3?
4 for 13. I mean 4 for 12.
Yeah, we not seeing that again, bro.
So with that being said, okay, that's great. I'm gonna treat this Dallas Maverick series like the Phoenix Suns series, bro. Overall, it's cool. Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, when they played against the Clippers, let them have 60. That's cool. Great. They're gonna have 60, almost 80 points combined. Great, amazing. Wow. What is the rest of y'all team gonna do? And then in that case, like, now look, you feel me? Like that, I don't know. This is how I see it
That's
as. It's
it,
like, okay,
but all of that is all easier said than done. We can say all of that, and it's easier said than done.
I'm just saying that I'm living with Kyrie and Luka having a high scoring game and them having to, like, they gonna have to seal the deal with the other players. Like, and that's not gonna really be something that can happen for real. I'm just being honest. Like, yeah, they're not doing that, bro. That's just my opinion. But like I said, info, Clippers, you feel me? And that's just what it's gonna be. We taking the Larry OB. We taking the Larry OB home, baby.
That's bad.
Not bad.
All right,
It's good basketball.
let's shift to the East, man. How y'all
Yes,
feeling?
sir.
I like that Dame performance last night.
He did what we know that he did exactly what we know he could do. I mean,
Yeah.
he answered the bell. You feel me? And that's just is what it is. 35 first half points. Like, we know
Okay.
what he's capable of doing.
Okay, let's shift this because we was having a semi conversation in our text message thread yesterday. But let's talk about this as a whole now. How far can the Bucks go without Giannis playing?
Second round.
I think they can make it to to conference finals easily. My thing is this, and this is my thought process behind it, is that we know Dame can lead a team, and he's led a worse team than the Bucks team that they have now. He's led a less Portland team to almost the second round, and I think he got beat. I don't think he got swept every time, but he for sure got beat 4-1, 4-2. So
he led them niggas to the Western Conference Finals in 19.
No, I'm saying in general. I'm talking about in general. Like in general, the second round.
Okay.
So with that being said, like he's been able to get to the second round, leading a worse team. So now he has a lot better pieces. He has Brook Lopez, who's arguably.
Wait. You think that this team without Giannis, you think it's a worse team than when they had CJ McCollum and Dame?
No. I'm saying that the Bucks team now is better than any Portland team that Dame has ever had, and he's taking a Portland team to the second round.
Without Giannis.
Yes. Here's the rest of the argument. So if Dame can take a Portland team that has less skill, talent, and ability to the Western Conference and consistently make it to the second round, why would he not be able to take a better team against? And then also what we're talking about is the teams that they have to play in the second round, which is the Knicks or the Sixers. Bro, yes, bro. He can for surely get them to the conference finals. Now, once they get to the conference finals, it's a little different. But overall, bro, you got Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, you got Bobby Portis. You got some pieces, bro. Like genuinely pieces that can actually work. Patrick Beverly, like you got some pieces that can work and that can actually like do what they need to do. So I personally think that they can make a nice little run, especially if Dame plays at the way that he needs to play. Then that's cool. But if he doesn't, then he doesn't, and that's any team at that point. But like more specifically, like it's dependent on if Dame can play like he plays when he actually trying to take it all the way to the cup. You feel me? Like to the chip. He's trying to get that ring. So if he lock in, it's hard to say that the Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, and Dame team can't beat the Knicks or the 76ers.
Let me change the wording on that because I don't ever want to say like any of these players ain't locked in. They all locked in. But if they can perform consistently,
if they can execute, if they can
perform consistently, then we can say that. But still to that point, I don't think without Giannis, it is looking real. If they getting past that second round, bro.
Who's gonna give them a real headache?
The Knicks.
It's the Knicks. It's gonna be the Knicks or the Sixers.
The Knicks. It's gonna be the Knicks.
So who on the Knicks? Who on the Knicks is going to cause havoc for that team? What pieces do that? Okay, so you have Jalen Brunson versus Dame. Okay, I'm taking Dame. I'm sorry.
Let's not like look past Jalen Brunson like he not an all NBA
I'm not saying
this year, bro.
I'm not saying that at all. But like I'm gonna be honest, and this is going to sound crazy. This might be a dare and take, but at the beginning of that game, that first game that they played, Jalen Brunson was trying to find himself, bro. He was trying to find himself, and so in that sense, what I'm saying is that when you get to the playoffs, bro, you don't have that leeway to do that, though. Like, they are able to do that against the 76ers. Joel Embiid got hurt, and then they was able to always run the floor and increase the score to a nice little margin. But once Joel got back on the floor, it was over. It was cookies. So at that point, I'm just saying that, like, when we're looking at Jalen Brunson as playoff like run, like he's good. Like, don't get it twisted, but like we've seen what Dame can do at the maximum capacity. If we're talking about ceilings, like I'm taking Dame. I'm taking Dame over Jalen Brunson completely. So like in that sense, Jalen Brunson is going to lose that matchup if we're talking about them executing and performing at their highest level and degree. So Jalen Brunson is not going to be able to compete. Go ahead.
I agree with you, but we're not gonna sit here and act like it's gonna be a breeze. It's gonna be
I
a
didn't say it
dog.
was going. I didn't say it was going to be a breeze, but I'm saying that it's not going to be as bad as y'all thinking it is. Who's going to stop Chris Middleton?
If they don't have Giannis, the Knicks is taking them 6 or 7.
Easy.
I say 6. I can say
And
6. I see
my
6.
whole thing is like I hear you when you saying the whole, I'll take Dame over Jalen Brunson thing, but your logic behind it is kind of like, because you're comparing Dame's past to what Jalen Brunson is just now doing. Like Dame been in the league, I want to say 12 years now, and my whole thing is like, okay, we've seen what he's done. I got that. That I get you. But what is happening this year? We can only go off of this year, bro. And to be honest, Jalen Brunson's been better than Dame this year. He's been doing his thing, bro.
Hold on, Claude. Yo, Mike, a little muzzled. Really hear you.
So
Make
that's why
sure turn it on, man.
So that's why I'm saying I'm taking.
Okay,
So
but even
when you ask
even
me
then,
who's gonna give the Bucks a challenge, like the Sixers or the Knicks are going to give the Bucks problems if they don't have Giannis.
My mic better?
yeah.
It's a little
bit.
low, but we can kind of hear you. Go ahead.
I was saying that I think we just need to see a little bit more of the series. Like it's game 1.
I agree.
That's all. Like, we gotta see more before we can talk. Whether or not I gotta see more from Dame. 35 in the first half and a 0 in the second half. Like that's just he's supposed to have 63. He's supposed to break Mike. Start off like that and not break Mike. No.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Like I think to Darren's point, we've seen Dame in these type of moments, bro. Like yesterday, honestly, wasn't a surprise for me. Him having 35 points, it's like, bro, we done seen him go crazy before. It ain't like it was easy as a switch, but it just seemed like this is the moment he was waiting for. This is the opportunity he has that he does not, or he did not have when he was important. Like he really got a surrounding cast that can like go all the way, at least on paper.
100%. I'm not. I mean, even in the game, like he looking at the crowd. He's like, bro, this is what y'all brought me here for. So like, we understand this is what Dame has been waiting for. This is what he's built for. This is what he's known for. We get that. But the question was, what team is going to give them problems in that second round, and why would they give them problems? And the answer is Joel Embiid if they play the Sixers, and Jalen Brunson if they play the Knicks.
I don't see Joel Embiid being healthy past this series.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the question was who's going to give him problems, and even if Joel Embiid is not healthy, you still have Tyrese Maxey, who's a 26 per game 26 points a game scorer. So
But
you feel me? Like you asking who gonna give him problems? I'm just answering the question.
No, I hear you. But my rebuttal to that is that we looking at the overall team, bro. You still got Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, who are 2 phenomenal playoff performers.
Have they been playing good?
I'm just saying that they have been catalysts for a championship team.
Have they been playing good?
This year, no. This year, no.
Hold on, let's let Clark get in here. Get in here, Clark.
I don't know. Like I feel like I agree with your point, Evan. Like those 2 teams, if they meet the Bucks in the playoffs, they could give them problems. But I feel like what is problems? You got Giannis. If Giannis come back the next round, what is problems for the Bucks?
That was the question.
If Dame continues to play like this and Giannis come back the next round, what is probably like losing? I'm not losing, but winning in 6, that's a problem.
We saying that if Giannis ain't there, if it's just Dame in the second round.
It's a tough. That's tough. That's a tough series. I mean, you asking Dame to turn the clock back and go back to being Portland Dame, which he ain't been all season.
He's still no, don't get it twisted.
I'm not getting it twisted.
Bro.
He did in the first half, and then dropped 0.
So you don't think that Dame could have sustained that, or he can't sustain that?
I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying it's You asking a person to flip a switch that
That's
they
what he
ain't
just
flipped
did
all
yesterday.
year. He tried
He just dropped 35 yesterday, bro.
He
in the
did flip the
first
switch.
half. What
He
happened in
flipped
the
the
second
switch.
half?
He
What happened in the
shot
second
5
half?
shots and missed 5 of them. He only took 5
And
shots though.
he stopped shooting. I feel like
Chris
that
Middleton went
literally.
6 for 8.
I
And
just feel
Bobby
like
Portis was going
if you
crazy.
start off 35, start the first half at 35, you should finish with 60.
But Claude,
He don't need to do that, bro.
he don't need to do that. If you looking at how that game went, they started guarding Dame a lot different, bro, than they did
They
in the
did.
second half.
They
Their
sure
defense
did.
in the second half was built to stop what Dame was doing because we know what Dame can do. But
I just feel like it gives them
we
trouble.
said
Like
is
they
if
have
they
a
don't have
team.
Giannis in the second round, who's gonna give them problems? And
I ain't gonna lie. I'm standing on business right now.
make sure it's the right business.
I'm taking
Claude,
the
hold on.
Bucks to go to the finals. I'm switching my pick. Bucks
What?
in the finals.
What?
If
What?
Giannis come back and he healthy, I'm taking the Bucks in the finals. Standing on right now. I'm standing.
I think that
baby.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the Bucks have a similar path to the Clippers, where if they can get out the first round, it's almost a
It's cake
cakewalk.
mix, baby.
It's almost a cakewalk. And what I mean
It's
by that
cake
is
mix.
like you have too many pieces to not beat the team that you're going to play next. So like
the only thing that I'm worried about is them rushing Giannis back because that leg injury remind me of when KD went down, and I don't want to see that for Giannis.
I think even without Giannis, the Bucks have a good enough team with just Dame to make it to the conference finals. I think in the conference finals, depending on who they face, that's where they're going to have the most problems because they're not good enough without Giannis to get over that hump.
Hear me when I say this, though. I never said that the Bucks don't have a good enough team to get to the conference finals without Giannis. Again, the question is, without Giannis, what team is going to give them problems going forward?
yeah,
The Boston Celtics. The
I mean,
Boston
that's
Celtics.
the Eastern. That's if they make it there. That's what we're saying. Without Giannis, they have to get past the second round, and that's a tough task to ask if you're going against the Knicks and the Sixers. Now, the reason why I say the Knicks is because the Knicks are just ultra scrappy, bro. They won 50 games just being scrappy, not because you feel me. Like, get me wrong, Jalen Brunson was the catalyst of that team, heart and soul. The whole, not heart and soul, but like he was the engine that had that team going.
Is OG Anunoby back?
Yeah, he's playing, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you got a whole bunch of scrappy
That's
players
a
on
good
that team,
matchup.
bro. They
That's a
like
good
the
matchup.
Knicks. The Knicks fight all 48 minutes, bro. It's not gonna be a time where you can just sit back and relax and just be like, all right, cool, we got a comfortable enough lead. We could
That's because
no,
they play them niggas all 48 minutes. Tom Thibodeau don't give them no rest time.
be
That's
working them. I ain't gonna lie.
but they scrappy though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they're a team that fights. So if you asking me if the Bucks are gonna have a problem in the second round, yes,
Bucks
they
and
are going to
six.
have a problem without Giannis in the second
I
round.
think 6 or
Bucks
7.
and six.
I'm taking the Bucks though, even
Bucks and
without Giannis.
six.
I'm not mad at that take, but for us,
Bucks and
for
six.
us at the beginning of this conversation, to just look at the second round and just be like, nah, they can. No, bro, that's
Nah, it's not
OD.
gonna be a cakewalk. It ain't
That's
gonna be a cakewalk.
OD.
Yeah,
Bucks
it's
and
not gonna be
six.
okay.
Bucks and six.
That's fine. I'm not here to I'm not here to like say y'all point is wrong and shit like that. But I'm not here to say your pick is wrong for picking the Bucks. But what I'm saying is we need to stop looking over teams just because we hear certain names and shit like that. Like we gotta stop doing that. Like we saying Giannis without Giannis, the Bucks without Giannis is a surefire in the Eastern Conference Finals. Just looking over the Sixers and the Knicks, bro, that's OD, bro. That's OD.
I mean,
Okay.
not really. Like, okay, I'm just being honest. Not really. Like, honestly, what have the Knicks accomplished to you to make you feel like they're Eastern Conference Finals team
Okay, and can I ask you to clarify your question? When you asking me this question, are you looking at what they've done in the past, or are you asking what's happening this
this
season?
season?
They won 50 games, more than the Bucks.
They are
That's
second
what
in the
they
East.
did.
They're the second team.
And
They're the second best team in the East.
Like that's what they done, bro. Like, and this is why I asked for clarification. Don't look back. Don't look back at
I'm
the
not looking
past. We
at the
looking at
past
what's happening right now. I don't want to hear
right
all the
now.
all NBAs, all the all. No, we right now. We talking about right now,
Right
bro.
Today,
now.
Today, bro. The
Today.
Knicks are a very good team, bro. They are scrappy, and without Giannis in the second round, if they run into the Knicks, bro, it's going to be a 7-game series, bro.
Bucks and 6. And it's not
That's
gonna be close.
see, this what I'm that's what gets me, bro. They're not gonna be close. You can say Bucks and 6. I'm fine with you saying that, but not finna be close is crazy, bro. What are we
They might
doing?
they might split game 1 and game 2.
We gotta stop the disrespect, bro.
Giannis gonna they gonna take I ain't if Giannis don't come back, they're gonna take the next 2. They might take another one. Then they're gonna close it out. I'm gonna be
So
honest
without
with you.
Giannis, you would
That
have the
shit gonna
Bucks
be
winning that
over.
series against the Knicks in 6 games, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro,
Easy money. That's a
that's
that's
OD, bro.
what Floyd say, legalized bank robbery.
That's
Barbecue
OD. That
chicken.
that's OD disrespectful, bro.
Okay.
You just saying shit at this point.
I'm not.
all right.
I'm being very honest about my take.
Let's
I do
let's
not think the Knicks. I don't look. I like Jalen Brunson. I think he's an All NBA player. I feel like if All NBA this year wasn't based off of just the 5 best players in the league, Jalen Brunson to me would be a borderline first team All NBA player.
But that's what
But
all
I also feel
NBA
like they
is.
have
That's the point
flaws.
of it.
I mean, at the same time, it's the best 5 players in the league before position based. So based off whatever position you was listed as, like that's what I mean.
No,
It's
there's
the
been
now
times when you've had 3 forwards and 2 guards, or 3
that's
guards and
because
2
that's what their
forwards.
position were. That's what their position was. Remember, there was a year where I believe Klay Thompson didn't make first team All NBA because somebody who was really a forward was playing a guard position.
Because they played guard that year.
But that's my point. Like it was position based. Now it's just the 5 best players, as opposed to whoever is the best at that listed position, whether you
But
fit
you
it or
just
not.
said
So
whoever was
wait,
playing.
hold on.
That
So
don't make no
who's a
sense.
better point guard than Jalen Brunson?
It's Curry.
In,
You got Shea, you got
no, in the
Curry, you got
East.
You
Luca.
Oh, you're
say
talking about
it's
all
just say
NBA.
It's
Yeah,
all
it's say
NBA. It's
it's
all
say
NBA, bro. This is
yeah,
what I'm
all NBA.
saying.
I'm tripping.
Like,
it's say it's say.
So
there's
yeah,
no
so
way Jalen
Shea,
Brunson
yeah,
is
he's
getting
not getting
first.
there.
I
There's
He's not
said
no
getting there.
way.
borderline. I said borderline. I said
No, he's
borderline.
not
He's not even getting
borderline.
Borderline.
second
Yes, he
team. I'm
is.
not gonna
He's
lie. I don't
not
even think he's getting
borderline. He's
second
not
He
getting
team.
borderline.
second
He
team. He
borderline.
might not get
I ain't gonna
third
do that.
team.
Nah, y'all now y'all disrespectful. Y'all D. I
Why,
ain't
bro?
doing
It's
that.
bro.
Wait, so
Whoa,
who's the four you gonna be?
pause. You saying he's better than?
Hey,
You
let's
saying
stay
he's
on
better than?
topic, guys. Let's stay on topic,
Pause.
guys.
No.
Let's stay
Because
on
you
don't
right.
topic,
duck,
guys.
don't duck it
Pause.
now.
Don't
Don't
duck
duck
now.
it.
Yeah, don't duck now. Yeah, stay
Oh,
in
I
that
don't duck
screen.
shit.
Stay in that screen right there. You telling me Jalen Brunson is better? I'm gonna just go down the list. Is Jalen Brunson better than Luca? We can't hear you.
Crickets.
No,
Is Jalen
no,
Brunson better than Luca?
no, no,
Is he better than Shea?
no.
Is he better than Steph?
This year, yes.
No, what? Come on, bro.
This year, yes.
No
Don't fight
way.
me. Don't fight me.
No, bro.
That's my
Relax,
take.
bro.
Go on, keep going.
No
That's my opinion.
No
way.
way.
Hate it or love it. That's my opinion. Hate it or love
No
it.
No
way.
way, Jose.
Hate it or love it. The
No
underdogs off
way.
top. I'm gonna grind. Let me tell my heart stop. Come on, let's
No.
go.
No way.
That was crazy, bro.
So
This year,
who's the fourth? Who's the fourth, Ed?
Nah, bro. I'm good, bro. This nigga said Jalen Brunson better than Steph.
I said this year.
No, he's not better than
Has he
Jalen.
not?
Jalen Brunson has a better team than Steph this year,
Oh,
but he individually has not been better than Steph this year, bro.
the excuses.
He hasn't.
26.
If we talk
Look, I'm
about
just saying,
individual, if
like
we
his
talk about
second
okay,
best
so this is
player
the thing,
got
this is the
hurt
thing, this is the thing, this is the
halfway
thing.
through the
If we talk
year.
about,
His
if
second
we
best
talk
player
about,
got
hold
hurt
on,
halfway through the year. The player they traded for that was their second best player got hurt halfway through that. Like, what are you talking about? And he kept his team at a second in the East. The man is under 5'11".
he
He
didn't.
under 6 foot. Like
They was
he's a
he
real
didn't he
short
didn't.
man, damn near averaging 30. Yes,
Okay,
he's been better than Steph Curry this season.
I don't
No,
think he
That's
has
not a
bro.
been.
hot
No,
take.
hold on. Let me get the stats. So Jalen Brunson has scored 28.7 points a game, given 6 assists, averaging 1 steal, and about almost 4 rebounds. Jalen Brunson's been shooting 40% from the three, and has been shooting 52% from the field. If we go to Curry, Curry shooting 26.4 point, averaging 26.4, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, almost a steal and half a block. And Curry has been shooting 40% again, and from 3, and from the 2, 52% almost, 51.5.
How many assists?
5 assists again. Versus Jalen Brunson's
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
6.7.
I'm taking Steph this season, bro.
Man, like I said, don't fight me. Don't fight me.
I would take Steph this year.
Don't fight me.
I would say Jalen Brunson
fight me.
definitely. I would say Jalen Brunson has definitely been. He's definitely had a better team this year than Steph for sure.
Man, look. You get all them excuses.
It's not excuses. So
put it in your backpack,
Claude,
throw it on your back, and you take it to the Chase Center because Steph
I
need him.
understand
Because he about to take that shit to Cabo.
Claude,
That's
you're the king of quotes. I got you 1,000%. But if we're gonna be realistic right now, you're king of quotes. I got you. If we're gonna be realistic right now and have an actual conversation, right?
Let's have an actual conversation.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So you telling me the Knicks are not a better built team than the Warriors? That's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no.
No. I'm asking you a question, but I'm going to say this.
Can you just answer my question
I'm asking you a
first?
question, but I'm going to say this.
You don't want to answer my question with a question. Like, what are we doing?
I'm not even answering your question with a question. I'm answering your question with a statement. I'm making a statement.
Oh, bro, what are we doing?
All right. Read off the stats to you, my brother. Read off the stats to you, my brother. You could read, you could hear, you could listen. He's been a better player this year.
No, he has not.
But
no.
And you still haven't answered my question. Like this is the point that I be talking about.
But guess what? That ain't his fault.
That's all I need to hear.
He ain't the GM.
Hold on.
Just play the games. All you can do is play the games.
Claude, chill. What I'm saying is, right, to your point of Jalen Brunson leading a team, he did that 1,000%. The whole year they've been at 4 and 5. The last 2 weeks of the season is when they were fighting for the 2 spot because the Bucks was on BS. Because the Bucks was on BS. That's why.
Hey, they got it.
I didn't say that. I'm talking about the statement you made. You said they had him at the 2 spot the whole year, and that's not a true statement. I'm talking about that.
Had him as a top 5 seed the whole year. How about that?
Cool, you can say that. That's a valid statement because it's true. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, I feel like when it comes to certain awards, they look at the team aspect too many times, right? So if that's the case, right, Darren, can you please pull up Trae Young's stats this year?
Why we got to do that to Trae Young?
What he do?
I'm not doing nothing to Trae Young. I'm saying Trae Young is a very good basketball player. Hold on, stop, Claude.
We don't have to do that. We know Trae Young is a very good basketball player. He's a very good counter stats. That's great. But the bad part about Trae Young is that he plays in Atlanta, who doesn't facilitate a great team around him. That is not the play. Look, just talking about it just on a pure standpoint, that's not the player's fault. That's not at the player's leisure. Like, the player is not the GM. At the end of the day,
that's why I'm saying. So Claude, this is my point.
Steph is in a whole different realm than Jalen Brunson or Trae Young because Steph is a superstar. He can influence his team and his team decisions. At the end of the day, Steph want to keep this big 3 shit around. Clay played 32 minutes and scored 0 points.
Okay, but you're not understanding the point that I'm about to make because you're just talking.
I'm not just talking. My take, brother. And you ain't changing me. I'm staying 10 toes down on this.
I don't want to change your point.
That man has been better than Steph Curry this season.
I don't want to change your point. All I'm doing is pointing out on some things that you have already said that I feel like can counteract your point. That's why I'm just asking you to listen.
No.
This is what I'm saying, bro. You don't want to listen, bro.
Hey, at least he told you. At least he told you. At least he told you. At least he told you, man.
You don't want to listen.
At least he told you, man. At least he told you, man. We can't get mad at him because he told you, though. He at least told you.
That's what I be saying, bro.
At least he told
Hey,
you.
bro.
At least he told you, man.
Hey, bro. This why.
Pack chat conversation, man.
This be
Prime.
the. I swear, this be the pack chat, bro.
Yeah.
Prime. So
What
who
are
do
Trae
y'all
Young
think
stats
that?
this year?
Oh, my fault. Yeah, I got you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on. Before you go. It's not that I don't want to listen to you pile on excuses for this, man. It's just that he just been better. And it ain't nothing to talk about, man.
And I hear
Come
you.
on,
Play my
bro. Come on,
motherfucking
bro.
theme music.
I hear you. So you saying he's been better? That's cool, right? Based off of the stats that he read off, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Can you please read off Trae Young's stats this year?
Trae Young has had 26 points, 25.7 points per game, 10 assists per game, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal a game, or 3 rebounds, almost 2.8 rebounds a game.
How many games Trae Young play?
Trae Young played 54 and started in 54, averaging 36 minutes per game.
How many games did Jalen Brunson play?
He played like 70 something.
He played most of them.
Yeah.
He
Jalen
played
Brunson
damn
played
near 20 more
77.
games. He played damn near 20 more
77.
games.
So injury plays a part in this now?
Because he broke his hand,
Availability
his left hand.
Availability is your best ability.
No, that is not.
Availability is your best ability.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes,
I'm not
it
gonna
is.
lie. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Yes, it is.
That is a true statement. Because
That's
it
not a
is.
true
the
statement. That's
Pelicans,
not a true
the
statement.
Pelicans are having a great year
I will
because
Your best
debunk that
ability
right
is your
now. I will
availability.
debunk that right
Your
now.
best
I will
ability is
debunk that right
availability.
now because I'll debunk it right now because if we talking about availability being the best ability, just to your point, because you said it's true, Darren. Who would you rather have? You rather have Kawhi Leonard or Bones Highland, who's played more games?
Kawhi.
How
Okay,
about
so
you
how
give
is
him a player?
availability the best
I'm
ability?
taking Russ.
Evan. How about instead
Bro.
of trying to influence the conversation by doing it with a player that's lesser in ability, give him a player that's equal in ability.
You just
That's
said
played the
ability.
six
You
more
said
games.
So
ability. You said
hold on.
availability. We're not talking about the lesser or the equal to a player. You said ability.
Less
Period. Point
skill.
blank.
You're talking about. Oh, would you rather have Kawhi Leonard or Bones Highland? Would I
Who's
rather
been
have
more
the nigga who's
available?
a Finals MVP or
Who's been
somebody
more
who's complaining
available?
about not getting minutes? What are you talking about?
Okay, so we're talking about availability, right?
No,
I think
at the end of the
that
day, like
statement.
Okay, bro. What are we talking
You gotta
about?
you're
take it with a
trying
grain
to
of
make the
salt, though, man.
conversation fit
I'm
you.
not taking that with a grain of salt because
No,
if your best ability is being available, then cool, great, 1000%. But the
It
person who
also
ain't
takes
played that many
you
games
gotta
who's not
also
available right now is better than you. So how is availability the best ability? If your
hold on,
ability is
Ev,
not
hold on.
better than the person
because
who's
it's
Hold
not
on,
the
playing
Ev.
right
only
now
I
because
think
you're
that
time that
that
hurt.
you're
statement.
able to help your team win games. What
I
do you
think
mean?
that statement. Hold on, hold on. I think that statement rings true for what Claude is trying to argue, which is as a superstar or as a star or a main piece of that team. Bone Highland is not a main part of that team, so that's a bad argument. But if we're
what I'm
talking about, hold on. But if we're talking about, like, for example, Anthony Davis, who has been playing, what I think he played 78 games or 77 games.
76 or some shit like that.
So
Would you take
him
Kawhi
being
Leonard
able,
or Anthony Edwards?
Huh?
no. They're not even on the same team, brother. That's not even it. But what I'm saying is that, like, AD being available to play helps the Lakers be able to keep that 8th seed. If AD wasn't playing as many games as he did, I don't think the Lakers would have been able to stay in that 8th seed.
Didn't knock that at all. I'm just saying to the point of being available. That's not the availability.
I
It's not
get
the best
what you're
ability
saying. As
though.
the argument itself,
Why?
it needs some more refinement. So
That's
I'm
all I
I'm
But
gonna
said.
help that.
why do you think that? Why is the NBA implementing a minimum game rule on in season or season trophies
Accolades.
or season
Yeah.
after accolades? Why do you think they do that?
You tell me.
They trying to do it to encourage the players to play if they want that accolade, bro. That's why.
They're trying to influence,
I know
like,
why they doing
and
it.
it
I
and
know
it
why they
also
doing it.
for the team's sake, if their best player plays in a game that they can play in, it helps them get an advantage to win. It helps them increase their chances of winning.
That they can play in. Like 1000% cool. But if they can't play, then what?
Then you've been injured. And I think one of the biggest detractions on Zion Williamson is his ability to be available.
I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a lot of award winners this year. I feel like that shouldn't probably be in certain situations, bro. Just because they played 65 games over a person who's been hurt 64 games and they can't get
yeah.
an All NBA, or they can't get a nod at an award this
if
year.
you've
Like,
been hurt,
Embiid,
you
huh?
need to get that
like, come on, bro.
get that figured out. Like at the end of the day, like your best ability is availability.
No,
Like
it's not.
Zion,
Your best ability is whether or not you're a good basketball player, not availability.
I think that
your best
that
ability
very
is
much is.
availability.
No,
Like, cause you need to be available for your team,
but
regardless.
you can't do nothing about if somebody is hurt, bro. Like that's why I don't like that statement. Your best
So
ability is not
my question to you
availability.
though,
Your best hold on, Claude. You gotta
my
let me
question to you,
finish the
no, I'm
sentence.
asking you a
You
question.
have
If
to let
you're
me
a
finish the
GM of a
sentence.
basketball
You
team, if you're a
have
GM
to
of a
let
basketball
me.
team,
You have
if
to
you're a
let me
GM of a
finish this.
basketball team, if you're a GM of a basketball team,
Nigga, Claude.
and you make a draft pick or you sign a player that's only available half of the season, or 25% of the season, or 40% of the season, or 60% of the season, but you paid him a max contract, do you feel like you got all your value out of it?
There's nothing I can do if the person is hurt,
But
Claude.
I'm saying if you're the GM, do you feel like you got your value out of it?
Of course you're not. He's hurt, Claude.
And
He's
that's why,
hurt. You
I mean,
can't
at the
do
end of the
nothing
day,
about that.
you can't do nothing about
Hold
that,
on.
and he isn't
So
helping the
Claude,
team win games.
if you're the GM of the Sixers, are you not going to pay Joel Embiid a max contract?
I am going to pay Joe Bill
Okay,
max
but he's hurt,
contract.
right? He has a history of injury. He has a history of being injury prone, right?
That's last season he just played. Did he not play, I
I'm
believe, 70
asking you.
games?
No. Stop
So did he
asking
not
me questions.
change that narrative by also
Claude,
coming
No,
back early
last
off
stop.
an
season he did
injury?
not play. You talking
Stop
about this last
answering
season?
questions
This
with a
last season?
question, bro.
Last season when he won MVP.
Stop answering my questions with a question. You
I'm
just
not.
said yes, you are,
I'm
Claude.
answering your question.
No, you're not. You're
At
answering
the
my
end of
question
the
with
Hold
another
day,
on.
question.
he's the
Hold
best.
on. I
You
do
keep
want
asking
to
me
help
questions
something.
after
Hold
I
on.
done asked you a
I
question,
do
bro.
want
That's
to.
not
I
cool.
do
You
want
can't
to.
answer it.
I do want to. I do want to add something to this. Joel Embiid only played 40 games this season.
I
Because
said
of
last
why?
season. I said last
He
season.
said he about the
No,
season before.
this season. No,
Yes.
This season, as of
Yes.
now, 23, he only played 40 games.
Because like a
That
meniscus
very
or an
much,
ACL or something.
I
It very
understand
much
that,
is
but
affecting
Right.
his team.
but that very much affects the Sixers and where they ended up, because like we said, we
Yes.
seen them. They were what, top 3?
Yes.
So they were top 3. He got injured. Cool. You can't do anything about that. But now it puts almost a unfair advantage against any other team that plays them in the East. And I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of teams right now in the East don't even look at the Sixers, because once Joel Embiid got hurt, because it's like, bruh, it is what it is. The only reason why people are worried, are actually looking at the Sixers, is because Tyrese Maxey is executing at the level that a lot of people didn't expect him to. Like, he's executing at a very, very high level right now. And so taking that into consideration, like Claude is saying, bro, if Joel Embiid is not available, it doesn't matter how good he is, because we are expected to get to if not the Eastern Conference Finals, at least past the second round. We trying to get at least past the second round. We're trying to break that curse. And we can't break that curse because you don't stay healthy enough. And that's not an issue on him as a player, because injuries do happen, but there are plenty of players in the course of the NBA that have been injury defined, and they just end up costing their team more time for a championship run than actively keeping them in there. So a great example that I can think of is Portland, when they had Brandon Roy and not LaMarcus Aldridge, but Greg Oden and all them. They were very much a top tier team if they didn't get injured. And so
I'm not
because of that,
disagreeing with any of that.
Greg Oden was a legit #1 overall pick.
But because
he
of
got
that,
injured.
But because of that, the Portland Trailblazers have never had the success that they've had outside of Dame. And even then, Dame was leading a team that was very
Often
insufficient.
injured.
So yeah, I'm agreeing with that point of the availability to be available is a lot better than being super skilled, because Joel Embiid missing 40 games put them in the play-in, which then in turn had Joel Embiid playing an extra game that he did not have to play.
I'm not disagreeing with the fact that a superstar's best ability, you want to have you want to have a superstar, bro. I'm not disagreeing with that point. But what I'm saying is you can't do nothing about injuries. It's a part of the game. So what I'm saying is you're available. Everybody's going to be available to a certain extent, like at some point in time in their career. But what I'm saying is like you're not going to have every superstar play 82 games, bro. When's the last time a superstar played 82 games?
But that's part of your that's a part of your preparation as a player. You should prepare to play 82 games.
Cool, 1000%. You think every superstar in this league prepares not to play 82 games?
I don't think so. I don't think everybody prepares like say like LeBron or whoever is preparing to play a full season.
LeBron's an anomaly.
But he prepares to play a full season. That's all I'm saying.
So
like
do you? But what I'm saying is,
goes into that. Like,
do you think every superstar doesn't
that
though?
itself being prepared is an ability. That itself is an ability.
Do you think every
being prepared to play games?
So you think so you think Kawhi, Joel, and AD, and all these people that were injury prone, and we had this whole thing about them just being hurt all the time. You think they don't prepare to try and play 82 games in a season during the offseason, bro?
I think they do. And Joel, no, I don't think Joel prepares.
I think that certain players.
Man, I saw Joel have to not play a playoff game because he had a stomach virus from the night before from eating food. That was the legit story they said on TNT that night.
You're not gonna sit here and tell me.
I'm being honest. Some players do not.
Bro,
we heard Shaq talk about it on himself. He used to. We heard Charles talk about it. How he used to play to get in shape. Some players do not prepare well. They don't prepare to get their body in shape to play this game. 82 games a season. They just don't.
So finish that whole statement with the Charles Barkley thing, because Charles Barkley played himself out of shape because of what? He didn't want who to pick him. He didn't want. No.
Shaq just said he tried to play himself in shape when he was playing. So I don't understand the point. Players do. Superstars do it. It doesn't. Everybody does it. But at the end of the day, your best ability is availability. I heard that countless times. You've heard it countless times. Everybody know that. You need to be available.
You heard it and you agree with it, and I heard it and I disagree with it. So what's your point on that?
Because you got to be available for your team to be able to win games. If you're the best player,
I didn't say you had to. I didn't say you didn't have to be available for your team to win a game, bro. Didn't say that.
And injuries are part of the game. But
okay, so that's what I'm saying.
The one way that you can affect it as an athlete is to prepare your body so you don't have as many bumps and bruises and injuries. Now, ACL tears and certain things like that, you can't control. That's true.
That's what's been happening.
We only judge you when you playing the game. If you're not
that's what's been happening.
There's nothing that we can do with
Joel had a torn meniscus or MCL, if I'm not mistaken. What
can he do about that, bro? There's nothing that we can do with. I'm not talking about the player. The player can't do nothing. But as a team, the rest of the players, they have to move on without you. And there's nothing that you can help us with. You can't help us win games.
So that's Joel's fault.
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's Joel's fault, but
hold on. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on that. Evie brought up a great point, and I was looking up a handful of players, and a lot of superstars are playing less than 60-something games. Like Devin Booker played 68 this year. Tatum played 70. Curry, let me see how many games Curry played. Curry played 74. Like, there's a lot of superstars that are playing higher amounts of games now, and I'm gonna be honest, there should be no reason why. I'm not gonna say. I think Joel Embiid is a bad example that we're arguing because he's always been injury prone.
That's my point. He's always been injury prone.
He's always been injury prone, bro. So I think that.
So you want to do Zion?
No, I think that the point.
Zion played most. He played the most games he's ever played in the NBA this season.
I think that the point that I'm trying to make is that overall, bro, like it's just more or less of like the Sixers invested in a bad pick, bro. And like overall,
it's not a bad pick.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. That's a bad pick, bro. Because if your best player, can only, bro, I made the same argument about Zion, bro. If your best player, your number one draft pick, is hurt consistently, bro, you're not going to be able to contend. Like, you're not going to be able to contend. And we always make this. We always make this.
I agree.
We always make this point of Joel Embiid.
You're not going to be able to contend.
Joel Embiid has never made out of the second round.
You don't look at Joel Embiid last year and say that it was his fault they lost in the playoffs. You look at James Harden. You don't look at Joel.
I look at Joel and Harden at the same time.
I feel like
I
Joel
look
ran
at
out of gas. But I don't feel like he got hurt. I feel like he just ran out of gas. Like
Joel
he was
was
just tired.
he went into that Boston series hurt.
Well, there you go.
like every
You
every
can't
time
contend with that.
you
can't contend with
can't
that.
build on that, bro. You just can't build on that, and that's just like a unfortunate
You're gonna
reality.
keep paying him money and money and more money, but he's gonna keep getting hurt at unfortunate parts
And
of
at
the
the end of the
season.
day, and at the end of
You
the
gotta
day,
be a
bro,
risk taker sometimes, bro. It's Joel Embiid, bro. Like I'm not
bro,
gonna not take Joel Embiid.
I'm skipping on Joel Embiid if I'm passing up the opportunity to have a consistent roster. I'm gonna be honest with you, like
That's crazy.
Joel Embiid in this series that he's the
I
Knicks
mean,
in the Sixer series,
look at the
it's gonna
Bulls.
look ugly right now. It's gonna look real
Look at
ugly
the
because
Bulls right
Joel
now.
Embiid is unavailable. He is very much on the Raps. We don't know what he's going to do. So at this point, all the Knicks got to do is just play it how they play.
That's
I feel
crazy.
like a good example of a team that is without a good player that really needs them is Lonzo Ball and the Bulls. Now, I mean, they got Kobe White now, who's developed into a
Zach
really good
LaVine is
player,
injured too.
but that whole trio was supposed to be a trio that was really good when they was playing. And then Lonzo gets hurt, and we haven't seen Lonzo in 2 years, and the Bulls are still waiting on him.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I wasn't really taking the Bulls over the Bucks, the Celtics, and probably not even over the Knicks right now. Even with a healthy Lonzo.
Or healthy Zach.
But it just it increases their chances of at least having a contending, at least building some chemistry around a contending team.
If
If you
Zach
got
LaVine
them
was
other two
healthy,
people,
if Zach LaVine was healthy with the way Kobe White is playing, they are baby weight contenders.
Contenders for what?
They're baby weight contenders. Baby weight
Contenders
contenders
for what? For what?
for surely making it out the East.
Stop it.
Huh?
I don't think about
Stop
that.
it, bro.
I
Zach
don't
So
know.
you're
LaVine,
telling?
I
Hold
don't
on.
know.
Zach LaVine is a one-way player. Kobe White has shown that he's been a one-way player. DeMar DeRozan is a
I,
one-way
I
player. What are
only
we
okay.
like? No,
My
bro.
example included Lonzo, who's a two-way player. Like I said, Lonzo and Zach LaVine and
Zach
DeMar was
LaVine
all
ain't
playing
Zach
together.
LaVine ain't no two-way. Zach LaVine ain't no two-way.
I said
I'm
Lonzo.
not saying that.
I said Lonzo.
I'll give you Lonzo, and I'll give you
Lonzo's a two-way.
I'm not even gonna give you. I'm not even gonna give you Alex Caruso.
Lonzo's a two-way player, but that's the thing. Like if Lonzo was there in Chicago, they have a legit squad with Lonzo, Zach, DeMar.
To
You
do
got
what?
Kobe. Shit, to maybe actually do what he's saying and might make the
To
Eastern
make it
Conference
out the
Finals.
East?
They have
No,
they have the
To
potential to do
make
it.
the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't
No.
think to make it out the East. But when you have
No.
all those pieces, I feel like, think about it. They were a really, really, really good team with them three.
We only
And
see
without
how many games did we see them before Lonzo got hurt? Like 20 games.
You saw them for like 30, maybe 40 games, bro.
50
Bro.
games, they were second in the East, though.
They were one in the East at one point. Whoop-de-doo. They were one. They were first team in the East for like first 20 games of the
That's
season.
going into the argument that we're saying, which is that the injuries play a part into that. My whole argument, y'all don't got to believe that the idea that the Bulls
They wasn't sustaining that.
y'all can have the narrative. I mean the opinion and perspective that y'all have about the Bulls not making it deep. But all I'm saying is that the Bulls as a fully healthy team are just as capable as the Heat.
No.
Nope. No.
No.
Nope.
No,
What?
no,
No.
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 Jimmy
No.
Butler is different, bro. We haven't seen
Okay,
nobody on
I
that.
but what
haven't.
on the Heat? Who
Elevate
else on
that
the
level
Heat
on the
can do?
playoff.
Who else on the Heat can do something?
Bam.
What do you
Bam. Tyler
Ain't
Hero.
Bam up for Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah, Bam's up for defensive play, DPM.
Yeah,
So they're
yeah.
leading. They're going to lead a team.
No,
Who's
that's
going?
Jimmy Butler's job, bro. He's
That's
done
Jimmy
it
Butler's
countless
job.
times.
Okay, so we gon' I'm gonna let the point go. I'm gonna
Nobody
let the
on the
point go. I'm gonna
nobody
let the
on
point
the
go
Bulls.
because we don't know. I'm gonna let the point go because we don't know. But I'm gonna be honest with you. They would have a dog in that fight.
Nah.
They'll probably go like 6 games with them, bro.
That's
6
competitive
games
stuff.
against who? You talking about the Celtics?
No, I'm saying like for that hypothetical, they would probably go like 5 or 6 games, bro.
I think the Knicks will still be better than them. Fully constructed.
Possibly. Zach LaVine don't play no
And we
defense,
gotta
bro.
remember that the Knicks,
Okay, we get that.
the Knicks don't
Cool.
even got Julius
DeMar
Randle.
DeRozan don't play defense.
Cool.
So you just gonna let the Knicks score the whole time?
And we
going bow. We shoot out. It's a shootout at that point.
and we
No,
got some
but it's a
breaking
shootout
news.
with a nigga who shoot.
Bow, bow, bow.
It's a shootout with DeMar DeRozan who shoot all middies. Okay.
And we got some
Great.
breaking news right now, fresh off the press. This is completely different sport than football, but Zach Wilson just got traded to the Broncos.
Bro, nobody cared, bro. Boo.
Nobody care.
Nobody care about that shit, man.
Nobody care
Hey,
about none of that.
We know the last place. We know gonna be last place in AFC West is
Boo.
the Broncos.
We not tripping about none of that football talk right now.
But overall, bro.
Nigga said breaking news like it was a superstar.
Right. Ain't nobody worried about that. But
Zach
overall,
Wilson.
who do we think is what series do we think is going to be the most entertaining and the most exciting in both the East and the West? We kind of already did the West. Cloud, we ain't really hear your West take, but
My West, I would say the most exciting is definitely gonna be that Anthony Edwards Suns. That Timberwolves versus Suns. I'm gonna be tuning into that. Like I said, like I told you on the chat, Lakers in 7. I don't care what you see. Bron in 7.
Lakers in 7.
Hey, the Lakers never beat the Nuggets in the postseason.
I don't care what you say.
They
or
haven't
see.
beat them one time this season, period.
I don't care what you say or see.
Hey,
Lakers in 7.
Don't worry. And I want to just put a little bit of hate,
Scott
a little bit of
Foster
Laker
got
hate. Hold on, I'm about to sprinkle a little bit of Laker hate. So
Scott
at the end of
Foster
the
got
day,
it.
we starting to see why Russ wasn't the problem, and that's all I'm gonna leave it as. Because AD, yeah, you feel me? He doing his little stat job, but overall, how is Jokic beating you down the floor again?
Didn't AD just have like 30 yesterday, bro?
He did his stat job. Great. He got the stats. But we're talking about the momentum swings and the hustle plays, bro. And I'm gonna be real, bro. Jokic should not be beating Anthony Davis down the floor.
You better keep it quiet for that nigga Kawhi ankle snap.
That's not even his problem. That's not even his problem. It's his knees. It's his knees. You better hope AD. You better hope AD don't step on a motherfucking shit.
AD wasn't the reason that they lost that game,
bend
bro.
down to go tie his
Paul,
shoes.
I didn't say that they was. I didn't say that they was. But what I'm saying is that, and this is something that I noticed. And it might just be me with my hitter vision on. But at the end of the day, bro, I seen AD literally get slapped like 2 or 3 times and then just not run back and gave them momentum, gave the Nuggets momentum. Yes, D'Lo shooting over for a good amount of that game, yes, bro, is a problem. Gabe Vincent.
What about Rui?
I don't want y'all to stay too long on this topic. I just want to say this.
I was just gonna say all the starting cast, yeah, they didn't perform. But
no,
at the end of the day,
LeBron performed.
I'm a Lakers fan.
They performed, but
bro, that's what it is. You
can't
say nothing about
48
AD.
minutes. It's 48.
Hey, hold on. I'm a debunk this point. Hey, Rand, wasn't Darren just talking about how it's not Kawhi's fault and everybody else got to perform around him for the Clippers to be successful?
Oh.
No, that is not what I said. I said that we don't need to worry about Kawhi. I said that we need to make sure Paul George doesn't shoot 4 for 55.
And you said who else needs to show up? James Harden
and
Russell Westbrook need to do their jobs, right?
Okay. What did we say?
So that's everybody else doing their job. We not worried about AD and LeBron. We know they gonna show up. We need everybody else to do their job. That's the point you just made. Come on, bro.
I don't think AD. Hold on.
And he fell off his camera.
Hold on.
Come on, bro. Nonsense, 10 toes, man.
Change the Wi-Fi. It was tricking on me. I'm 10 toes. What I'm saying is, bro, and nobody's ever really talking about this, bro, is that AD does not have that when it comes down to being a pure heart player, bro. I'm not hearing that, bro. And that's what's getting him beat by Jokic. Bro, that's great. Sure, he
He
dropped
dropped
30. Oh
30,
my,
bro.
ooh,
What else we
ooh.
gonna
I'm gonna
say?
do little posters. Bron, throw it up at the
You
rim. I'm gonna
know,
dunk the
hey,
ball. But then
Oh,
as soon as he
hey,
dunked the
Ran,
ball,
Ran,
as soon as he dunked the ball,
Ran.
no, watch out. As soon as he dunked the ball, guess what happened? Ooh, my big toe, it landed awkward at 25 degrees. Raz,
No,
he
no.
fouled
bro,
me.
you
Bro,
just
Raz.
had
hold on,
I'm
hold
gonna
on, hold
speak.
on,
I'm gonna
hold on,
speak.
hold on,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
bro.
So
speak.
And
I'm
AD,
gonna
then,
speak.
and
AD,
then
I'm
y'all
AD,
come
don't
down
answer
here.
to
Y'all
that.
come down here and do
hold on.
this.
Hold
Hey,
on.
y'all
Hold on.
come down here
14
and do this.
rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 blocks, bro.
I'm gonna
What
speak.
do you
I'm gonna
want
speak
him
as
to
a Laker. I'm
do?
gonna speak as a Laker fan. As a
Jokic.
Laker fan now.
Jokic, run
As
the
a
court.
Laker fan,
Ooh.
just to be super honest, like he played really, really good, but we need more.
Come
I'm gonna be
on, bro.
honest, bro. Y'all gotta stop, bro. It's
No.
y'all
What
got
about
y'all gotta
D'Lo?
stop.
What did
You
We
D'Lo
you
need.
you
I'm
do?
a Laker
asking
fan.
Bruh,
you
can we
asking
get?
me.
Can we
More.
take away from the
We need
stats?
more.
Can we take away from the stats like AD didn't play 44 minutes?
But I'm asking this. So
He
you want
dropped
so stop, hold
32
on.
points, 14 rebounds, what? 5 assists and 4 blocks.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
His
I'm gonna be
coach.
honest. So
His
you want
coach
AD to
call
so
him
you want
Wilt
AD to hold
Davis.
on. So you want AD to have 30.
I need a Wilt Davis. I need a
Stop,
Wilt
stop,
Davis
stop,
game. I
stop,
need a Wilt
No.
game.
stop,
I need a
stop.
Wilt
You
game.
want 80 to have
I'm
30
not
and
arguing with
15.
that.
And hold on, I'm asking a question. So you want 80 to have 30 and 15 and also hold Jokic to 20 and under?
You're not gonna hold. I mean, you're not gonna hold Jokic.
It's
Y'all
Nothing,
just
guys.
Jokic, bro.
He's
What
not
like
holding
it's
Jokic to
last
Jokic.
Not gonna
anything.
hold
episode,
Jokic,
y'all
bro.
just
He's
said
not
that
holding
Jokic was
Jokic
the
to
You're
best
not gonna
player
anything.
hold Jokic to
playing.
nothing, bro. Nobody's gonna hold Jokic
It's
down to anything.
Jokic,
He's not
bro.
gonna hold Jokic to anything. If hold on, but what I'm saying is that if you're
Come on
playing for
now.
44 minutes and you're the second option to score, you're the second optional off. Yes, you're going to get 30 points. What are we saying?
He
It's
shot
But we're
12 for
not. And
23.
if he's
Darren, what
7
else do
foot,
you want him
if
to
he
do?
hold on, he shot 4 for 4 from the three. What are we talking about?
He
and he
shot
still
12
had
for
and he still
23, so he
had
had
32.
32
He
points. He only
still
shot
had
4
32 and
3-pointers.
14, bro.
I don't understand how y'all not understanding what
You're
I'm
you're
saying. If
harping on
you're playing for
but like you're
44 minutes, if you're playing for 44 minutes and you're shooting the ball and you're getting the ball, you're putting up 20 shots. Yes, you're going to score 30. Duh.
no,
You're
that's not a
7 foot.
guarantee.
What
That's
about
not a
D'Lo?
guarantee.
What about your surrounding cast? You can't rely. So now we can't. Now the only people we can rely on was LeBron,
No,
and
I'm saying
AD.
take away the stat. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the stuff in between the stat. I'm talking about the
D-Lo
performance
should
of
definitely play
being
better
a
though.
dog.
D-Lo should have played better.
AD do
Austin
not
Reeves should
be
have
What
played
AD
what?
better.
don't got that hustle, bro.
Bro.
D-Lo,
What else?
D-Lo should have
All right,
played
What
better.
does the
All right.
Austin Reeves
definition
should
of
have
a
played
all
dog
right,
to you,
better.
bro?
all right. So
Like
so
It's
we gon'
it,
they
so
so we gonna
wait.
act like
they as a
AD.
duo did
We gonna act
enough
like AD was
for
gonna
us
really
to
just be
win,
on that.
but we
Yeah, I'm
need the
about to.
others to
Yeah, I'm
show
about to.
up.
What?
But
Jokic's
even
not
the
doing
others
this.
don't
Jokic's not
show
doing
up.
that.
So wait, so you talking about Jokic beating AD down the court? Are you gonna talk about the times AD beat Jokic down the court, or is that just not that just don't matter?
That's what he's supposed to do.
All right, bro.
Come on,
Like, hey, like, bro, like, hey,
It's wait, hold
like,
on.
damn,
Is this
bro.
is this
come
I
on,
get,
hold
dog.
on, no.
Come
I
Hold
get
on,
on,
his
hold on,
man.
hold
point.
on,
I get
hold
his
on.
point.
Is
What he's
Anthony
supposed to do.
Davis an athletic big not supposed to be down the court to defend the paint? He's supposed to be the first one back every time. You're the big. What are you doing?
Bro,
He's.
he
I'm gonna be
had
honest. If
4
you
blocks,
looking at
Darren,
the way they're
and he
playing, bro,
had
AD.
14
If you're looking
rebounds.
at the way they're playing, bro, and if you ever just look at basketball in general, bro,
Of
there's
course he's going to
hold
get
on,
14
hold on.
rebounds.
If you looking at the way they playing, and if you look at just basketball in general, bro, 9 times out of 10, the big is not going to be the first one back. It's going to be a guard,
Darren, you just sat here
bro.
and said that
Bruh.
Luka and Kyrie in the other series can score however many points they want. It's the surrounding cast. We have to hold the
You're
same
not
energy
hearing
for the Lakers,
Rand.
bro.
Stop talking
This
about
man
stats.
got a
Stop talking
double
about
double.
stats. Stop talking about stats. I'm not 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 denying his stats. He played 44 minutes. He's going to, bro. He played
Okay.
a very good game.
Why?
But what I'm
But
talking
why?
about is the
But why?
intangibles. The intangibles are costing them. That's all I'm talking about is the
My
intangibles.
question is, my question, Darren, is why are we focusing? Why are we highlighting on AD? What about D'Lo, Rui, and Austin Reeves, bro? It's 3 other people that didn't
That's
give you no
cool.
production. That's not
All right, man.
cool. It's not cool. It's
They
the
didn't
Y'all
give you.
run
numbers.
They
point
didn't. They
guard
didn't give
That's
you.
what
position
we
for the day.
Hold
saying.
on, Darren. They didn't give you any production in like stat wise. Like you don't even want to talk about, and even in the intangibles, they didn't want to. They didn't give us shit.
And I wonder why. Cause you got 2 players that don't want to put the intangibles in, bruh. You need a dog.
Oh,
You need your Russ, bruh. You need you a Russ, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. You
Yo,
need you
who?
somebody that can be that motor. You need a motor, brother.
Hey, and this is Rand. This is what we talk about. This is a Darren take right here.
Bruh, so you telling me, hold on. So
this
hold
is
on.
a
I'm gonna be
Darren
honest.
take.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Why does everybody talk about Jimmy Butler when it comes to the Heat? Because he got that. If Jimmy Butler's going to play at peak no matter what. Kyle Lowry literally did it for the Sixers in that third quarter, where he literally turned the switch on and had them going crazy.
So that's what Russ will provide right now.
That's what Russ did. Yes, 1,000%. And guess what? He took the blame for it because AD want to be lazy. Or Ref, come on! This dude drawing a diagram and breaking down a whole scientific notation equation to the ref instead of getting down there and playing his and doing his job. So yeah, Jokic may not have gotten assists. Jokic may not have gotten the stats or whatever that every time that happened, but that would have led to an open three. That would have led to them getting a run. That would have led to Jamal Murray doing something or what's his name? Any player. I don't even gonna name players, but I'm just saying that in the idea of that we're talking about hoop and we're talking about what it is. Nobody ever talks about Anthony Davis being lazy.
Oh yes, they do.
That's it.
People do talk
All right.
about that. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, I ain't hear y'all say it, so I want y'all to say it.
Because he's not being. We can't say that right now because he's not being lazy right now. He's
All
producing the same.
Right.
He's producing like we've been asking him to. Y'all just want him to do more and then some. Like, bro, like come on, bro. Y'all got
next subject.
I don't want him to do more. I just want him to move and stop crying to the ref every time that he gets slapped a few times, bro.
All right, bro.
But let's go to the next.
Go to the next point. Next segment.
Okay. Clyde asked in the chat. Let's make our predictions for the J. Let's be snappy about this because I want to do one more topic before we get up out of here.
It's good.
All right.
I got the Lakers winning that game too. I got them splitting in Denver.
Okay.
Who y'all got in that game?
Who
I'm taking
the Nuggets and Lakers and who else?
The Suns and
Sixers
are they playing?
and Sixers. The Sixers. The Sixers and the Knicks.
Magic and Cavs is playing.
Yep, Magic and Cavs are playing.
Sixers and Knicks.
Knicks, and then Timberwolves and Suns, I guess. No, they played yesterday, right?
No, they played
today. Yeah.
I got Lakers tonight. I got Orlando. And I got Suns. I think KD gonna have a bounce back.
The Suns play tomorrow.
The Suns. I thought Suns play today.
No, they
play
tomorrow. They play today. I thought.
No, they play tomorrow at 4:30.
They play
today then for the West.
Cavs. It's only a triple header. It's only 3 games.
Also, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watched the Cleveland Magic series. I'm gonna go with Cleveland. Taking Cleveland. I'm taking the Knicks. It's hard for me to see the Nuggets lose at home to the Lakers. But I think if the Lakers lose tonight, then they damn near might get swept again. So I think I'm gonna take the Lakers tonight. I think this is a must-win game.
Yeah.
They gotta win tonight. They have to.
So it's gonna be a gentleman's sweep.
You know what?
It's gonna be a gentleman's sweep.
Let me change my pick. I'm just gonna be an unbiased Lakers fan for a minute. Just unbiased. Just an NBA supporter right now. I don't like the Lakers in must-win games. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go Nuggets.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Nuggets tonight. Orlando, and you said the Sixers playing.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Knicks.
Okay. Now let's go to the games tomorrow. Tomorrow we got the Suns and the T-Wolves, Pacers and the Bucks, Mavs and the Clippers.
I got the Bucks winning again. I got T-Wolves. And has been playing it different, bro. I got the T-Wolves.
Lock
And
in.
then I got the Mavericks splitting in LA. I don't think you're gonna see that performance like that with Luka and Kyrie, bro. I don't. You're not gonna see a bad shooting game like that again from them.
Go ahead, Darren.
Clippers. For any of the Mavericks Clippers games, don't ask me no more. The Pacers might win. I think the Pacers might win. Minnesota, and yeah, that's a play that tomorrow. So yeah.
Go ahead, Clock.
Mavs, Bucks, Suns.
I'm taking the
Bucks ain't
Suns.
gonna be close.
I'm taking the Suns, the Bucks, and the Clippers. All right. Okay.
On a winning team. Yes, sir.
All right. Before we dip out, Darren, I'm putting you on the spot, bro. Let's get this topic a good 5 to 10 minutes. We need a Darren question, man. We need a Darren question. What you got for us today?
I mean, my Darren question was the AD thing, but I'm gonna be honest. I still think that the question of are the Heat pretenders, bro? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I genuinely, I don't know what the Heat got. The Heat is like, I think the Heat is just a glorified Atlanta Hawks.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like Trey Young carried the Atlanta Hawks like super duper far, and like overall, Jimmy has taken them further. But like overall, you remove Trey Young or Jimmy Butler from that team, and they barely getting. I'll barely say 40, but I don't think. Like I said, I think that they just a glorified Hawks, bro.
My counter to that is I think if you remove most superstars or at least most star players from any franchise, they're not going to be as good. That's one.
Disagree.
Huh?
I disagree.
If you take Paul George off the Clippers, then what do you think that'll be?
Don't ask him that. He's gonna say all he's gonna say that they still got Russ.
I know.
That's all
What are they going to do though? Like, let's keep it 100.
No, they for sure will still be able to contest, bro.
So for what?
If you take away Kawhi from that, what?
Test the parking
30,
ticket. That's about it.
40, 50,
they won't
70, 80.
test for a championship.
So you better worry about LeBron.
Darren, we breaking up. Can't even hear you.
It takes so fast. Wi-Fi went out. I don't need to hear this.
That's all. You know, man.
Hey, yeah, that. Yeah, that hot garbage.
Nah, we don't need that. Need that.
I ain't gonna lie. I never saw the Heat.
Really not.
Bro, your
Wi-Fi
is on McDonald's, big dog.
Oh, brother.
Tell Wendy's to share some of that data, some of that Wi-Fi. Nah, I never really saw the Heat as contenders this year, bro.
All right, I should be good now. I should be back.
You good now? Ed said all the Heat as contenders. I personally stopped sleeping on the Heat when they made their run last year. I think the run they made in the bubble, to me, felt like it was very lucky. But then I felt like each year I continued to see Jimmy Butler elevate his level of play in the postseason, and it just made me a believer. So I never counted them out, especially the run they had last year. So I wouldn't say that I had them on my radar, but I definitely never count them out as potential contenders. I just don't do it no more. Like, I feel like even if Jimmy Butler was playing this series, I feel like they have a good fighting chance against the Celtics.
They would have a fighting chance. I don't think they.
I mean, they had the same fighting chance last year when they swept the Bucks.
Yeah, but how many games of that did Giannis play? Didn't Giannis sit out like 3 games in that series?
He played 2 games that series. They swept him.
Giannis played. I hear you 1,000%. I don't think they're getting swept with
They
Giannis.
beat the Celtics too, and they beat the Knicks.
Not disputing any of that at all. I'm saying that year, that run they made last year reminded me a lot of the 2020 bubble run.
What about it?
It was just a lot of things that just went their way at the right time. But that's a part, and again, that's a part of basketball. That's a part of sports. That's a part of playoffs. Trying to win a championship, a lot of the right stuff has to happen to you at the right time. That's a part of it. I don't see that happening 2 years in a row like that, bro.
I mean, Jimmy Butler is hurt, so of course I'm looking.
I said even if he wasn't hurt.
Nah, I disagree.
That's cool.
I disagree.
But I don't see that happening.
I ain't
2
gonna
years in a
lie,
row.
Jimmy Butler doing what he did on what he pulled his MCL or something like that.
He sprained his MCL.
He played a whole game while spraining his MCL, bro. Yes, he's like that, bro, and still performed
off of straight adrenaline. Only that adrenaline left his body.
He performed.
I'm not disagreeing with that point. Jimmy Butler did his thing and they won. Not disagreeing. I'm saying it's not going to happen even if Jimmy Butler was good. That's all I said. I'm not sitting here trying to tell you y'all point is wrong. I'm not sitting here trying to negate y'all point. All I'm saying is that I don't agree with it.
You try to tell that.
That's it. You feel me? That Boston Celtics team this year is really good. They again have to prove it to me, but I feel like they're better than
really good last year. They were really good
like
last
I said.
year.
Huh? They were really good last year. And what did I just allude to that point? That a lot of things went extremely right for the Heat.
What went right for the Heat in the Celtics Heat series?
What you call it? Without Tyler Hero, that was a 20-point per game score. Wasn't it Caleb Martin playing out of his mind? Who else was that was playing kind of crazy?
But you just said that Tyler Hero was hurt.
Huh?
You just said Tyler Hero was hurt.
Yes. So who came in to replace him? Have you heard of Caleb Martin? Okay, he wasn't. What were Caleb Martin's stats going into the playoffs last year, Darren?
I couldn't tell you off the top of the head. I heard you say Darren, but you don't think
Gabe Vincent?
That if Tyler Hero was hurt, then Caleb Martin would have never ascended to where he did.
Absolutely not, because he had to fill in the role of Tyler Hero. So they wouldn't have.
Vincent averaged 8 points. Averaged 8 points, shooting 37% from the three. Max Strus.
And then how much did Caleb Martin? Yeah, Max Strus was
Caleb Martin, 9 points. 9 points, averaging 41% from the three. Max Strus,
and Max Strus got
10 points.
And Max Strus got a crazy contract from the Cavs just because of what last year, his playoff performance, where he was putting up double digit points per game.
Bro, like I said,
came off the season averaging 9.
The Heat is the glorified Hawks, bro. Like they're not
a glorified Hawks. They're better. They're not a glorified Hawks, but they definitely
glorified Hawks, bro. They are the Hawks with better performance, bro. Yes.
The topic I wanted to get y'all a little attention on, since we're about 3-4 days away from the NFL draft. Y'all been keeping up with this draft coverage?
No, I'm not keeping up with the draft right now. It's playoff season. I'm not keeping up with the draft.
Anyways, the Arizona Cardinals said the number 4 pick is available. I think the Arizona Cardinals going to try to trade the number 4 pick.
I care about that just as much as I care about Zach Wilson.
Oh, wow.
And also the Philadelphia Eagles have made multiple attempts to get that 4th overall pick.
I'm talking about playoff basketball for the NBA.
Hey, man. It's multiple sports.
After the draft hit, we can have some time to talk about that.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, let me go back to that point, bro. The Hawks, bro. So I'm gonna use Sadiq Bey, Bojan, yeah, Bogdanovich,
Yeah,
DeAndre,
Boyan.
DeAndre Hunter, Triple O, like all of them is shooters, bro. That's all they all are shooters. They all shoot above 36%, except for Sadiq Bey, who shoots 32%. So all of them shooting at a high clip from the three, bro. Yes, bro, they are glorified Heat, bro. I mean, the Heat are glorified Hawks, bro. Yes, they have one person that can take over a game on a completely different level, which is Trae Young. They have a secondary player of, well,
See
DeJounte
the
is their secondary player
see the
who
you
also
lost.
can lead
You
it.
said Trae Young because Jimmy Butler don't shoot his team out of games, and that's what Trae Young do.
Bro, Trae
And
Young
Jimmy Butler
still,
played both sides of the ball.
oh my God. We
Trae Young
talking
what?
about Trae Young still 1000% during that time when he beat the Knicks in the, what's the name, bro? Yes, bro. They were 1000. Trae Young was doing his job. He was performing, executing at a very high level.
Jimmy Butler,
So in that
he
sense,
has
bro,
never performed.
that's
Trae
cool.
Young
That's cool. That's
never
cool. That's
performed
cool. That's cool. That's
at
cool. That's cool.
Jimmy
That's cool.
Butler playoff
Jimmy Butler
level,
is
bro.
yes in a different stratosphere. Yes, they're in a different stratosphere. Hence why I said glorified, meaning that the Hawks are here, the Heat are here. Skill level, all that stuff. They're just a glorified version of these dudes. They're still everything that they have
I
is the
wouldn't.
same format of this team. The same format. The same format. The Heat have the same format. You take away Trae Young from that Hawks team, they're not going anywhere. You take away Jimmy Butler from
Clint,
that Heat team, they're not
Clint
going anywhere.
Capella,
Go ahead.
Clint Capella is not Bam Adebayo.
Okay. Everybody that you're listing is everybody that you're listing is
Okay.
one step away from those players, bro. What are we saying here?
One step away.
Yes,
Clint
one step
Capella is
away.
one step away from Bam
Nah,
Adebayo.
you got to stop.
All right, y'all got it. Next take, bro. I'm letting it
Bam
go.
is no, 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 no,
Next
no,
take,
no, no,
bro.
brother,
You
brother,
gotta
brother,
stop, bro.
brother, brother, brother.
What'd you
Bam
just
is
say?
Next take, bro.
Wait.
Next
Bam is
take,
leaps
bro.
and bounds better than Clint Capella, bro.
Clint Capella? Yeah. Yeah.
Next take,
You know
bro.
what,
Next
guys?
take,
I
bro.
think that's we're gonna call it a show on that one. So we're gonna just
Next take, brother.
we
Yeah,
go
Next
bro.
take,
we
brother.
go
We can
we
wrap it
go
up,
we
bro.
go
We
let
can
we
wrap it up,
go
bro. That's cool. That's great.
yeah
That's amazing.
yeah.
Sensational. Sensational. Let's get it up out of here,
Clint
bro.
Capella, no, 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 no. I really want to like Clint Capella is one step away from Bam.
Go ahead and say it.
So is Clint
That's a big
Capella
ass
not?
step.
It,
That's a big
so
ass.
we got
That's a
a
Hold
20
T-Rex
and
on,
size
10.
step.
hold on, Claude.
A 20. Let me make sure I get these stats right.
Yeah,
So a
yeah.
20
Bam's
and
20
10,
and 10.
versus a 12 and 10. What are we saying?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What are you saying?
Clint
That's not
Capella.
one step.
Clint.
That's not one
Hold on.
step.
So Clint Capella
What are
needs to
you
hold on. So
saying?
Bam, hold on. So Bam over his career. Hold on. Listen. I'm gonna read off career stats, bro. I'm gonna read off career stats. Bam over his
Oh
career
my
averaging
god.
15 points and 8 rebounds. Right?
Okay.
Okay. 3 assists. He's shooting 54% from the field, and from the three, he's shooting 22% over his career.
And then how long has Bam been in the league?
Bam's been in the league for like what, 5? This is going on 5 years.
Okay, how long?
2017.
Okay, cool. How long?
2017. 6 years. 6 years.
Awesome. How long has Clint Capella been in the league?
9 years.
Okay, cool.
How can a
Awesome.
nigga be a step away from somebody that's
Oh
younger than
my
him?
goodness,
He
bro. All
older.
right.
He ain't. He
Hold on, Claude.
what
Let
are
him
you?
finish his point.
All I'm saying is that if Clint Capella averages 6 more points, he's doing exactly what Bam is doing.
You mean 8 more points? Because you said he averaged 20 this year, and you said Clint Capella averaged 12.
Bam averages 19.3. Clint Capella
Oh
averages
shit.
11.5. So my fault. 7 more points.
You said 19 and 11,
Bro, 8?
19.3.
and 11.5.
Yeah, so like 7 points. 7 points. They neck and neck. 7 points.
Oh my God.
There's not a 7-point or 8-point play in
Oh
basketball.
my God.
Yeah, bro. That's a wild take. That's
Averaging, bro. Y'all got
wild.
it, bro. Y'all got it, bro. I'm not finna fight it no more, bro. Because y'all know what I'm saying, bro. Y'all know what
Oh
bro.
man.
Hey,
Hey, y'all know what
yo.
I'm saying, bro. Y'all know what I'm
What?
saying, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying, bro. Y'all know what I'm
No.
saying.
That's gotta be. I ain't gonna lie. That's gotta be one of the craziest things I heard all year. Clint
Y'all
Capella
know what
being
I'm
one
saying.
step away from Bam Adebayo. How many All-Star appearances Clint Capella got?
Bro, I'm not hearing that, bro. I'm not hearing that, bro.
Is
Because
Clint
Bam
Capella in
only
the race?
got 3.
Is Clint Capella in the race for D-Boy this year?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Come
Y'all
on,
got it,
bro.
bro. Y'all got it, 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 bro.
Wait.
Y'all got it, bro.
You talk
Y'all
about
got it,
You
bro.
somebody.
get mad at us.
Wait.
Y'all got it,
We
bro.
talking
I'm
about
done.
somebody.
I'm done with it.
We
I'm
just
done
We
with it,
talking
bro.
about.
I'm done with it,
Hold
bro. I'm done
on.
with
We
it,
talking
bro.
about
I'm done
somebody.
with it,
We
bro.
talking about somebody whose only
answer these
job
questions.
on the
Stand
Hawks
10
is to
toes.
catch. Hold on, Claude. We talking about somebody whose only job on the
I'm
Hawks
done with it,
is to
Ed. I'm done with the point,
catch
bro.
lobs and play defense. If not even in the race for D-Boy, that's one. Two, he
I'm
don't
not
have
hearing
no
it,
type
bro.
of offensive
Oh,
skill, but this. He does this. He catches
I'm
lobs
not
and
I'm
dunk
not
it. He don't
arguing it
have
no
no
more, brother.
bag. You
I'm not
telling me
arguing it no
you
more.
trying to compare him to Bam
I'm not
Adebayo?
arguing it no more, brother. I'm not
I'm
arguing it no more,
glad you're
brother.
not, because
Brother,
I
I'm
hope
not
you never
arguing no
argue
more.
that ever
I'm
again.
not arguing it no more,
wrap it
brother.
up.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Wrap it
Y'all
up.
got it. Y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it, bro. I'm not hearing it no more, bro.
That's got to be what it. Hey,
Hey, that's
that,
a Darren
hey, and
take
that
right
hey,
there. That's
that's
a
the
Darren
segment
Y'all
take.
on
got it, bro.
Darius take.
Y'all
Trademark.
got it, bro. Y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, bro.
It's what we
We
Y'all
need
call.
got
that. We
it,
need
Hey,
bro.
that
man,
every
that's what we
show.
call a
Need
Darren
that
right
Y'all
every
got
there.
it,
show.
bro. Y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it, bro. Y'all
That's
got it.
All
crazy.
right.
Y'all got it, bro.
Thank you all for tuning
Yeah,
in.
that's how you end the show.
This is the
That's
Pat
how
Chat episode 2. We're
we
going to
need
see y'all
that.
next time.
I appreciate
Y'all
y'all
got
tuning
it,
in,
bro.
man.